Hi, welcome to Chapter 3, Problem of the Day. Here, let's learn about how to add decimals, lesson 3.1. So, we have our problem here. Negative 5.62 plus negative 12.90. Negative 12.90, sorry. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do right here, hold on. Alright, there we go. Let's erase that. First thing you're going to do right here is you're going to line up the decimal with these two decimals. Then you're going to add like normal. And since they're negatives, you add them together. So this becomes a positive. This becomes a positive because they're both negatives. So you add together like normal. 2 plus 0 is 2. 6 plus 9 is 15. Carry the 1. 5 plus 2 is 7. Plus the 1 is 8. And there's 1 there on its own, so that's 1. And the answer is 18.52. Alright, let's move on to lesson 3.1, how to subtract decimals. Subtract. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to line up the decimal, and then you see 15.39 minus 2.60, and it's basically like a regular subtracting problem, except it's decimals. So you'd go about it any way you do your own subtraction problem. So 9 minus 0 is obviously 9, and 3 minus 6 you're going to have to borrow, so that becomes a 4, and this becomes a 13, and 13 minus 6 is 7, so you get 0.79 so far. 4 minus 2 is 2, and there is an all alone lonely 1, so your answer is 12.79.
Now it's time for lesson 3.2, multiplying decimals. Alright, so now our problem is 4.02 times 0.7. So what you're going to do is you're going to do 7 times 2, which is 14, carry the 4. 7 times 0 is 0, plus the 1 equals 1. 7 times 4 equals 28, so I'm going to put that there. And to find out the where to put the decimal place, you're going to add up these 2 and this one. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. So you're going to count decimal places. 1, 2, 3. Bloop. There we go. 3 numbers over. You're going to put the decimal place since this equals 3. And our answer is now 2.814. Yay!
Welcome to Chapter 3, Problem of the Day, Lesson 3.3, Dividing Decimals. Alright, so we have our problem. 1.06 divided by 0.2. So we got to rewrite the problem, which I've already done. And first thing you want to do is move the decimal over here. Do the same thing here. So right now we have 10.6 divided by 2. So what we do, we have the decimal here, 5, 10, 0. Bring that down to 6. 5.3. So our answer is, hold on, 5.3. Stubby little arms and legs. Alright, this has been Problem of the Day. Lesson 3.5. How to add fractions. So here we have our problem. 6/15 plus 3/15. So our fractions already have like denominator. So we're gonna do 3 plus 6 over 15. And that gets us 9/15. We can simplify it. 3 over 3, which equals, I'm just going to put it over here because I don't have any more room, which equals 3/5. Lesson 3.5, how to subtract fractions. So here we have 21/24 minus 2. So we need to find a like denominator. So
First, we're going to find
the easiest way I think to do this is to do 24 times 2, which equals 48. So instead we have 21 times 2.
Are these coming down?
It's just
42.
42.
So we're going
And
to do
then
24 stays the same.
let's get this smaller.
1/2 has to go.
And then
So if you get 2,
1 time 24 equals 24. So we're going to have 42/48 minus 24/48. And that equals, I need to make this smaller again. That equals,
which is 8.
that equals,
But that can be simple.
welcome to lesson 3.6, how to multiply fractions. Let's get into the problem. Alright, so what you're going to do is we have 1/4 times -2/3. Okay, so what we're going to do is first we're going to rewrite the problem like this. Move that over there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can do anything with this. And so now what we have is 1 times -2 over 4 times 3. So we're going to see if any of this can go into each other. As you can see, 2 is a multiple of 4, and 2 multiplies to 4. So this is going to be a -2. This is going to be a 1. So, wait. Hold on. No. This is going to be
this is going to be a regular 2, and this is going to be a negative 1. So negative 1 times 1 equals negative 1, and 2 times 3 equals 6. So we have negative 1/6. And that's it. Lesson 3.7, how to divide fractions. So let's get into this. 3/4 divided by 6/4. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do KCF, Kentucky Chicken is Fried, as I like to call it, or keep, change, flip-flop. So what that is you do 3/4 times, you change the decimal, the division symbol to a multiplication symbol, and you flip-flop these two. So it would be 4/6. And we're just going to continue all the way down here. So what we do is we do it like a normal problem. So 3/4. Okay, and take this out. Take this out. 1, 2, so 1/2. That's our answer. So let's write it in this big blue box over here. Yay! Lesson 3.8. How to solve equations containing fractions. Our first problem out of 4 is m plus 1/6 equals 5/6. So what you're gonna do is basically, sorry, it's a little cut off there, but whatever. M plus 1/6. So to isolate the variable on this side, right here, you're gonna need to subtract 1/6 here, subtract 1/6 here, and since they have like denominators, we can just go ahead and subtract. So m equals 4/6. Our next problem is h minus 1/5 equals 3/5. So what we're going to do to isolate the variable over here is to add 1/5 over here, 1/5, and since they have like denominators, we can subtract already. So h equals 3 plus 1 equals 4/5. Let's get on to the next one. 1/5 times x equals 4. So what we do is, I'm just going to do this to make it easier. So I'm going to do this, and don't bother background stuff, it's just static and things. So what we do is to isolate the variable right over here. We're going to add its reciprocal, so 5 ones, or just 5. So times 5 ones equals 20 over 1 equals 20, so So 6 once and or 6 times y equals 1/2. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to do the reciprocal thing again with all the reciprocals and the cool stuff, which is actually pretty nice. So you're going to do 1/6 here and times it 6. Whoops. Well, okay. So what we're going to do is, since we're multiplying them, we don't really need to make these denominators. So basically, to divide you multiply, and to multiply you divide. Exactly. That's exactly how it is. So you multiply either way. And so y equals 1/2 times 1/6 equals, let's make this a bit smaller, just a tad smaller, and that. So equals 1 over 1, 2, 6. So we have 12, 1/12, and that's it. This video was created by Lexi Taylor, me, that is me, and thank you for watching-ish, or at least trying to pay attention.